Bonjour, bienvenue. Hello, Capricorn. I wish you a very happy new year, especially what's going on in the sky. I feel that you need being a happy new year. You are the last one in 2025 and the first in 2026. So how it turned to be the last one into first. This is the typical. You are the typical example for everyone. Beyond that, what's going in the sky when Sun ingress to Capricorn on 21st of December? We look like that in your sign. Let's first go to the sign because this is the first one we can handle. In your sign in Capricorn, then is Mars and Sun, which would be very good if you would be ambitious. And the Moon. These two planets, so Sun and Mars, is in the sixth house, and Moon in the Capricorn is in the seventh house, in the relationship house. We have the Moon. Your planet Saturn is still in Pisces, but also your sign will be very important in this the 2025 end of 2025 because Neptune going to went already direct move, so it's finishing the retrograde and going to direct motion and going forward, which will be important later on. I will tell you why and how. So in your ruler planet Saturn is in Pisces, of course, making conjunction with Neptune. I don't need to mention it the last few months. I'm just emphasizing this. In the 10th house, so in your house, your native natural born house where Capricorn is ruling, this is the 10th house, so the Saturn is there. And Saturn in the 10th house and planets in the 6th house, which is Mars, Sun, Mercury, and Venus, making a square with Saturn and Neptune conjunction, which means that we are in a test period. You are definitely in a test period. It is testing that how diligent you are. This square make every obstacle and possible hindrance to make you on test, especially that 2026 will be a year of Mercury, which means that intellectual learning and communication will be important in 2026. So the learning process, we're starting with the learning process immediately. Everyone will be on the test actually. Not just you, everyone will be on the test in 2025, 2026 Capricorn season. Whatever struggles comes up, try to solve it because this is a test. And later on, 21st of January will be reward definitely for that when Venus, Mercury, Mars, Sun, Neptune, and Saturn making a kind of a conjunction, they will be in the same place. This will be already the first day of Aquarius season, but there will be reward. Definitely the Capricorn season for you, Capricorn. This is a test of how diligent you are, how do not give up, since Saturn is there, and Saturn is the big teacher. And teaching you how not to give up, how to solve what you need to solve, how diligent you should be. And this is what Capricorn season is talking about. Also related, this is pretty much career and vocation and job, since happening from the 6th house to the 10th. 10th is the career, 6th is the everyday work, life, health. Health issues could come up probably with joints, bones, could comes up, so please be careful with that. With the Sun Saturn square, it's definitely telling me also could be something with the family, father side. I would say that father side, Moon making opposition to Jupiter from 7th to the 1st house, because Jupiter is in the 1st house. This Capricorn season's rising sign is Cancer, which is the opposite sign of you. So the Moon, from where he is absolutely determined, giving opposition to her sign, to Cancer, making opposition with Jupiter. Here is the family life, as your marriage, your one-on-one relationship could be difficulty. maybe some axis issue could come back. Also back to the 6th, 10th house, smear campaign. You should be prepared for that. Here you need to be pretty conscious and not acting immediately as Mars would like to act in Capricorn. Do not act immediately. Be careful with that. In the family, in the one-on-one relationship with the Moon, Jupiter opposition, also could happen some cheating. We don't know if you are cheating or you will be cheated, to be honest. Both is possible. I would say if you're Sagittarius or if you're Cancer, not you, but if your partner is a Sagittarius or your partner is a Cancer, then it could happen that they will do absolutely. Or you will meet someone who is Cancer, you will meet someone who is Sagittarius, then you will be the one who is cheating. Oh, yes. So this is what you should be ready for that. Something could comes up with the father as well. Struggling, maybe your financial support by father will be finished in this Sagittarius season or will not be happening in this Sagittarius season. This is what you need to be ready. As well, that you need to solve by your own, since it's a learning year of 2026 is a year of learning because of Mercury and Saturn as a teacher, also absolutely involved in this Capricorn season. So I'm telling everything, be ready, and don't give up. Hold on, because later on, 21st of January or around 4 days after, 4 days before, good things should happen to you. Definitely should happen to you. Something good related to vocation and one-on-one relationship situation. Okay, then let's spread your horoscope tarot spread. I'm spreading 12 cards. They are representing your 12 astrological house. Then we reveal them one by one and jump into it immediately. First house, I put your stone here. Second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, eighth, ninth, 10th, 11th, and 12th. Let's check once again. First, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yes, we have all the 12th house. And let's jump into immediately and let's see that what you can expect in 2025, 2026 Capricorn season, Capricorn. Okay, Capricorn, here is your circle. This is your first house. From my side, I'm interested in your first house because it's just front of the relationship house, which is in Capricorn. This is in Cancer. Definitely your 6th house, because this is the Capricorn right now, part of a Capricorn. And then the 10th house, because Saturn is here. Then let's see immediately the first house, which is self, personality, appearance, life path. This card represents you in the present, your self image, vitality, how the world sees you, and your general life path. Ace of Pentacles. Whatever for Capricorn, of course, the Lord of the material, if not the Ace of Pentacles, the success it shows. How the world sees you. The world sees you as a stable person, as a successful person, independently. If you are representing this, you feel that you are successful. If you feel that you are stable, if you don't feel, never mind. Or of course you mind, but the world definitely sees you someone who is stable, someone who is successful, and don't need to afraid of. As you see, our Ace of Pentacles is on 4 feet. So definitely showing the stability, someone who doesn't give up. Someone that doesn't give up, never give up, stay on the ground, always stay on the ground. And this is what could be your self-image as well. So this is for your self-image, for yourself, that you are someone who is standing on the ground, never wants to jump up, never wants to be in the air. It's too heavy since it's earth. It's too heavy to jump up. Vitality. As a vitality, Also, I would say that it's a successful vitality. You have vitality to live. You have vitality to be stable, to show up as successful, and you don't give up. Ace of Wands, never give up. And the life path right now, that you stay stable. Be diligent, definitely be diligent. As I mentioned in the introduction, be diligent. Then we go to the second house. In this house, we don't have planets in this Capricorn season, but beside that, this is your values, finances, self-worth. This card reveals the energies related to your financial situation, income, personal values, and self-esteem. And in the second house, you have Two of Wands. Two of Wands, Mars, Sun in Aries. Sun in Aries. Right now, Sun is in Capricorn, of course, but Mars, the ruler planet of Aries, is in Capricorn as well. Decision making, it's coming up in the second house. As even as a financial situation, maybe there is a change of your career opportunity, not a career opportunity, maybe a career opportunity comes in and you need to make a decision related to this opportunity, that if you want to change or you don't want to change. Warning, the decision making, what you are doing based on the Two of Wands, it's not for 2 months or 3 days or something. We are talking about years, long-term decision making happening here, years, if not a decade, to be honest. So decision making coming up related to the second house. And pretty much since this is Sun in Aries, then this is when you are in a focus. Since Aries is there, you are in a focus, no one else. You are in a focus. Absolutely. So be ready for change, and be ready, stay stable. The Two Wands can help you to stay on the ground. You can hold them and stay on the ground if you need to. Self-worth, self-esteem. Based intuition, I would say that you need to choose a self-esteem, self-values, self-worth as well, because it seems that the old one, they are not working for you anymore. If you didn't change, if I remember right, in the Sagittarius season, was mentioned to you too as well, to change the self-esteem, self-worth. If you are not did this, then right now you need to make, and since you're changing your self-value, self-worth, self-esteem, we are definitely talking about decades, because they are staying with you for a long time, pretty much until you live, till end of your life. They staying with you, or later on in years after decades, you can change, of course, if it needs change. But as financial situations, something change comes up, and you need to make the choice, definitely. Then we go to the third house that we doesn't have planet here neither. This was Cancer. The first house was Cancer. So even the family stability shows up, that whatever comes up related to this cheating situation, may the family stays together. The family will be, maybe because of the situation, the family will be more stable than it was before. It's also good. Sorry. Then we go to the third house, and third house, this is a Mercury house. This is the house of the 2021, one of the house of 2026. So this is the Gemini house where Mercury is ruling. So the third house is communication, thought, learning, close relationships, short trips. It describes your way of thinking, communication style, skill learning process, relationship with siblings, and your immediate environment. Close, very, very close friends and chosen family also belongs to here. And here you have King of Wands. King of Wands, the Lion King, just I call, because it's Cancer Leo. This card, King of Wands, inspiration coming up. Maybe you want to learn something new. Definitely shows up. Maybe you are suggestless that what you can learn, how you can learn. Open your eyes. And when the inspiration is coming for learning, then act. Don't wait for anything. Maybe this is what you need to choose and what you want to learn as a skill for a long period of your life. But new possibilities, new inspirations related to the thinking, learning, communication definitely shows up. This is the year, but I'm just mentioning the communication, learning, and intellectual. It's coming. So whenever comes the inspiration, wherever find your inspiration, and you're getting, oh, it would be interesting. That would be interesting. Would be interested to learn this skill. Then go and take the steps to learn that skill. Definitely learn relationship with siblings or close relationships. Probably could be the leader one in this Capricorn season, related to siblings, close friends, or chosen family. You can be a leader person of this group, and I just think that this is absolutely fine. Short trips. When you feel that you want to make a break, inspiration, when you feel that you need to make the break, then make the break and make a short trips. But it really depends on you. This is what you can feel. This is what you can make a decision on. That if you want to go, then go and take some rest. But it depends on you. Then we go to the 4th house right now. 4th house here. The 4th house, we have a Pluto. Actually, the 4th house, it's home, family, roots, past emotional foundations. This card focuses on your home environment, family relationship, of your emotional security. And here we have, oh, the 10 of Wands. I don't remember, maybe you or Aquarius had this card in the 4th house in Sagittarius season. So whatever strugglings comes up related to the family, it stays with you in Capricorn season. I still say that put this down. This is not your weights. It's 10 of Wands. This is not your weights. Weights. You are just holding them for whatever reason. I don't know why. And this card is definitely Sagittarius in Saturn in Sagittarius. Saturn is involved there. So definitely put them down. It's not yours. You need to learn that what is not your case is what. Meanwhile, I have a technical difficulties. This is a typical what is happening in this Capricorn season, how diligent you are, how you can solve the issue, what you have. I solved, so I can continue. This is my reward that I can continue. So 4th house, 10 of Wands, Saturn in Sagittarius. This is what I mentioned. This will be probably the Venus having square with Saturn in this Capricorn season. So here is with the family issue will show up. Family issue, it's could be even a parental issue. I mean the maternal, because 4th house is the maternal side. So your mother figure of your life, or you as a mother having an issue. These ones are not yours. Definitely put them down and do not give up. The card, a general message is the card, do not give up. Hold on for a short till 21st of January. Hold on. Do not give up, because then you will get the reward. The end, it's very, very, very close. Turning the 10 of Wands, but definitely you are holding the weights, the struggles, the obstacles, which is not yours. Put them down and leave them where they are. And then you can go further on. This is what probably you need to learn. If I remember right, I mentioned before the technical issue that I don't remember if you had this card in the 4th house in Sagittarius season or Aquarius, but one of you had this card. So whenever, if it's Sagittarius season came up, then the situation still is there, still going on. You didn't learn the lesson. Saturn in this card, it's here. You didn't learn the lesson yet. then learn the lesson. What is the lesson? Then you can move easily further on. Do not give up learning the lesson. Definitely do not give up learning the lesson. Family emotional foundations or emotional situation, you will find difficult, hard emotional situation. But still, I say that whatever emotional situation comes up related in the family, then the family wants to put on you because you can hold, you are stable, you can solve it, but do not let them to put in there, put them down. You can listen, of course, you can listen, you can give suggestions, but do not solve because this is not your issue. Do not solve this issue, okay? So let it let it there and go further on and learn the lesson of yours, okay? Fourth house, we're talking about mother, emotional situation. Could comes even a discard just because it's Sagittarius. It could talk about moving. Maybe there is an issue with the moving as well, struggling with something related to the movement, the moving, not the movement, with the moving. If it comes up and this is yours, then solve, learn the lesson. If it's not yours, then put it down and do what you need to do to rolling in this moving as well. Then we are going to your fifth house, Capricorn, and fifth house, it's creativity, love, romance, children, pleasures, entertainment. This card examines your creative expression, love life, romantic relationships, your connection with children, hobbies, and your joy in life. Three of Cups. Ooh, joy, 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 party, 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 go party, party, party. Definitely just celebration with others, company. I mean, others, people, company could accompanying you. Now it's clear that this situation in the fourth house is a maternal situation. Then this is related with your mom and or with your mother figure of your life. Since the children house, the fifth house, you have Three of Cups. So with your children or child, the relationship looks fine, good, well. Probably this half year exams in the school independently. It's elementary school, high school, or college or university. It seems that the exams were perfectly did or at least pass the test. I think this is the most important, that the kid passed the test finally and luckily in the fifth house. But romantic life and romantic relationship, as you see, three. So definitely there will be people around you. There will be a romantic relationship. There will be a love life. If I want to make a joke, then there will be a gangbang because three. But that's really, this is just in the level of joke. If you take seriously, then do it. This is your responsibility. Joy in life, I think you see that you have a joy in life, so maybe this is the possibility what you can use in this struggling season, that the fifth house is supported, and having supported. No planets in the fifth house, actually, no planets in the fifth house, and it's in Scorpio, so definitely shows the Three of Cups here as romantic life and relationship or love life. Oh, before we go to the sixth house, I wanted to see the sixth house because here is Sun and Mars in the sixth house right now. And this is your work, health, routines, services, daily tasks. It shows your daily work environment, health status, daily routines, and your service to others. And here you have Knight of Swords. This is what I was talking in the introduction, that do not run fast, do not make decision fast in this Capricorn season, Capricorn, because then it could be big mistakes. And also this card is telling you to do not make fast decision, or how, even if this is Mars, that you want to make fast decision, do not make fast decision. Do it slowly, think over, ask help from someone. This card, as a court card, it's representing a male energy in their 30s and 40s who has wisdom already, has experience already, ask help, ask suggestion from someone to do not make or make decision, but of course slowly. Definitely do it. Air sign. This is Taurus Gemini card. So wants to be stable and wants to be chaotic at the same time. This is just impossible, to be honest, because you can go to asylum, but but it shows that you want to make fast decision, but do not make decision. Be careful to making a fast decision. This could be a danger for you. Definitely making a fast decision. This is related work, health, and routines. If you are talking about health, then just because Mars making square with Saturn, bones joint, inflammations could show up related to health issue. Then be careful and be ready and think over. Do not run it. Even it would even I would say, if you're making jogging, then do not jog in this. Do not make a jogging in Capricorn season, because this could cause illness. Don't be fast. Even we're talking about your health. Do not make any workout, anything which is related with speed. So biking, jogging, this is what you need to avoid. Just stay on the ground, make those workouts, because you are staying on the ground and you don't need to, not related with speed. Definitely not related with to speed. Then we go to the 7th house. Here you have the moon making opposition to the 1st house, Jupiter. And the 7th house is your relationships, partnerships, open enemies, marriage. This card focuses on your most important one-on-one relationships, marriage, business partnerships, but can also highlight open conflicts. And here we have just simply the deaths. Change is coming. Whatever could be the change on this one-on-one relationship, whatever could be on business partnerships or ship could comes up, change as well. Changing partners, changing husband, wives, which is definitely not that easy if you're talking about the legal part of it. But maybe some changes also could comes up. Change that the old relationship attitude what you have, then you are leaving and build a new one. Since here in the 2nd house was asked you to make a decision which is for a long-term decision making. So for example, just making an example, then that for a long time, if you're a male, then you have this program that the woman who is taking care of the household and leading the household, you just need to go home and you don't need to do anything. And maybe you will realize that it's not true, and you want to change in it, and you will take part. You will be a participant of the household, to leading the household, to make domestic works as well. And this is what you can change. This is what it means, the death as well. So not just that you are leaving, or you will be left by husband, wife, spouses, but also that you can change your attitude on the relationships, or at least on the mind level. On the business partnerships also shows up change. Here will be personal change related to the business partnership, to be honest. Open conflicts will be finished, to be honest. I'd say this is intuition that will be over. Open conflicts, maybe it goes when coming from hidden enemies, but we will see in the 12th house. But some open conflicts will be done, will be finished. Related to the 7th house, which is related to the moon making opposition to Jupiter, which is in retrograde, then it could be pretty possible that open conflicts will be done or that will be open anymore with the hidden war or something like that. But right now we are going to your 8th house. This is transformation, shared resources, intimacy, death and rebirth, occultism. It analyzes shared financial resources, example, spouses, money, debts, inheritances, taxes, sexual intimacy, psychological debts, crisis, and process of rebirth. King of Pentacles, not wands. I know that this is a hockey stick, but this is not wands. Because we have here the King of Wands. King of Wands is King of Pentacles. King of Pentacles. This shared resources situation or shared financial resources could related with a major male energy. So someone who's leader, independent, it's male or female, the gender. But someone who has this male major energy, probably a leader, will be involved in this financial shared financial resources or shared resources. Maybe can help you with money, with debts, inheritances, or even with the taxes. What you have, if you have issue with it, will help you, or you can turn to help or asking help at least. But the King of Pentacles, because this is King of Pentacles, showing that you will take it the obstacles pretty well. If you are talking about transformation, then you will go through successfully on that sexual intimacy as a hockey team leader, captain. Then probably you have some charm. Then you will have intimacy. You will be the leader of the intimacy. Psychological depth crisis, if shows up, then as a Capricorn, of course, you want to solve in on the earth level, so the material level. But this is not now the King of Pentacles is showing, and this is not on happening on that way. You need to go deeper. You need to go inside right now. And maybe you can ask help, someone who can help in this psychological depth crisis, probably a major male energy who has wisdom, who can help you. And let's call it a therapist, just that simply. Make it clear. Okay, then we go to the 9th house right now. 9th house, it's higher education, philosophy, long journey, foreign lands, worldview. This card represents your higher studies, philosophical views, belief systems, long travels, and your world view. Higher education also, it's here if you need to learn something from the life, or you need to have something skill to learn in the life, and you're learning from the life, to be honest. And 4 of Wands, fire, fire, fire. As a 9th house, as a Sagittarius, as a fire house, and the 4 of Wands here, it's pretty good because it shows passionate that you want to, if you are in a higher education right now, I mean the academic state system or whatever private school you are making the study, then definitely shows that you're interested in this subject, what you're learning. It shows that you will do this successfully, since this is the union with something. It shows that becoming successful. This is actually Venus in Aries. This is the second Aries card what you have. Yes, this is the third Aries card. Well, second Aries card what you have. So this is you, what we are talking about. So the study, your higher education, your study in this half year exams probably will be successful. You can celebrate on it. You will make a milestone. Definitely you will make a milestone. Philosophy, worldview, belief system. It shows that you can, after that you make your own new self-esteem, self-worth, self-values, then you can be one with them learn them, use them, definitely use them, because it will be good for you and it will be useful for you, definitely will be useful for you. Foreign lands or long travels, could happen that you are going for long. Since it's Venus, it also shows something overseas possibility, to be honest. So whatever country uh, uh, apart by sea, by ocean. So yes, you can, but this is your decision, to be honest. If you want, then you, it's Aries. If you want, then you can go. Of course, but this is pretty much your decision. If you want, then, and it's suggested, go to overseas. Maybe because of studying, you will go. For example, an internship or something you have, and you will go, or you will decide it in this Capricorn season if you can go by the school or by whatever internship program you are take a part. But it shows that it will go. It will be. So if you are applied, then it will be successful, this application, and you will go. Then we go to the 10th house. This is your natural born house, Capricorn, and here is your most important thing, because here is career, vocation, public image, reputation, parental authority. It examines your career, public presence, social status, reputation, and your relationship with parental, often paternal authority. Here is the father house, paternal side. So father, your father, father figure of your life, or you as a father as well. And here you have, wow, the Wheel of Fortune. Wheel of Fortune, all the four fixed air sign, not air sign, all the four fixed signs. So from the air, Aquarius, Earth, Taurus, Fire, Leo, and water, Scorpio. It's here and ruled by Jupiter. So the 10th house right now, career, vocation. This is what I told you, to be diligent. Do not give up. Here is the result. When you do not give up, then you have your turning point. Everything is turning on the right side, on the bright side, and right side. So you will receive the reward for your diligence. So what I mentioned in the introduction, do not give up. Go on, do it. Definitely do it. And interestingly, that on the 10th house, the Wheel of Fortune is the number 10 major arcana card. So as you see, it's not an accident that it comes up. So this is the number 10 in the number 10th house. Definitely shows that will be change in your career, positively will be change, which is takes you further on. You will have a possibility to step forward, and this will be your luck. Even it could be happen sadly that if you lose your job, then it's happening because of you, not because of you, but for you to step forward, to learn something new, to have a possibility to grow. And even it will be a luck, for example, that you lost your job. Just I'm telling, even if you at the moment when you lost, you don't feel, but it could happen as well, that it shows. If we are talking about public image, reputation, public presence, and social status, if you were not popular until right now, then you can be popular right now. Pretty much it seems, but we will see in the 11th house later on. But it's good for the career in the 10th house with the Wheel of Fortune. It definitely shows that things turning on the right side. So it's worth it to go on the struggling. Then finally you will receive your reward, that you were diligent and didn't give up. Then we go to your 11th house right now. This is your friends, groups, hopes, wishes, community life. It describes your friendships, your relationship with groups and communities, your hopes for the future, and your wishes. And here you have Eight of Pentacles. Eight of Pentacles, work on it. You have a lot of, not too much Pentacles to be honest, but on the crucial points you have Pentacles. So it's a typical Capricorn Earth. Pentacles, it's always Earth. Earth card, eight of Pentacles. Slowly, that you are working to having the right friends, be the member of the right groups, be the member of the community life. it shows up slowly that it brings the reward as well, and that you will surrounded by the right people right now in this Capricorn season, or that you will see that how you need to make it, because you are doing this for a long time. Definitely eight of Pentacles. It's a slow working, slow diligent work. Again, diligent is a slow diligent in their day by day routine, what you need to do. And you were doing this, and right now you will, it shows that will brings, but also says that do not give up. This is not the end. This is not a wheel of fortune. And even I say that in the 10th house, the wheel of fortune, it's better that it's there than, but you can still working on. Then probably when will be this full conjunction in 21st of January in Aquarius season already, then you will receive or you will be rewarded that for your diligent work to having friends groups and community life, also related with wishes and hopes. Then if you have wishes and hopes, then and you're working on it, then do not give up. Do every day, even small. You don't need to make a huge step, just small step, day by day. Do not give up. Go further on, and your hopes and wishes will come true into your life. Then we go to the 12th house. Here is your secret, self-undoing, karma, hidden enemies, spiritual retreat, altruism. This card reveals your subconscious hidden fears, secrets, potential, self-sacrificing or self-destructive tendencies, karmic patterns, and the need for spiritual retreat. 5 of Cups. 5 of Cups. Yeah, the changing what we're talking about in the 2nd house and in the ninth house as well. Even in the change itself in the 7th house with the relationship, one-on-one relationship, business partnership, open conflict, showing up that something old you will release, but you feel that the old was better than the new one. It's actually not true, because take care of what you have, and what you lost, don't take care of what you lost. If we're talking about secrets, it could happen that secrets will reveal. With the death card, it pretty much could happen that secrets will reveal for you, and you wish that, oh, I didn't know this secret. It's better that you know. Too much. It's really better that you know. Self-undoing, subconscious, hidden fears, potential self-sacrificing or self-destructive tendencies. For example, if you're quit from smoking, then you say that, oh God, it was better to having a smoking because I was not that nervous. Right now I'm nervous and I cannot smoke. Great, but this is not true. Let's see what you have. You are not smoking, you have a house at least, and you don't have this smoking habit anymore, which is good as well, but at least you have your health, and focusing on that you have your health. Okay. The 5th, the number, since it's 5 of Cups, the 5 is belongs in the Kabbalah tree of life to Gevurah. So this is this is growing and related with arms. And if I remember right, this is your left arm. So your intuition arm. Maybe you are putting down something by hand, that I don't smoke anymore, and you put your cigarettes down, or I don't drink anymore and you put your glass down by hand, of course. So physically it's happening also. Something what you are leaving. And you are, yeah, but the card is telling that whatever was in the 12th, whatever is in the 12th house, then don't focus in what you lost, focus on what you have related to these changes. Karmic patterns also could shows up to this, and may you feel sorry that you know what is the karmic patterns. You wish I wouldn't have to know it, but you know, and this is fine that you know. This is your way to know. Take care of it, what you have, what you win with this show up with the karmic patterns, and what you can do with it, how you can work with it. Actually, it's showing. Okay, Capricorn, we finished your 2025-2026 Sagittarius season reading. Interesting cards you have. Big changes definitely coming. Big changes in the relationship. Big changes coming in career, vocation part. Big changes coming. The family life inside, beside there is the seven. In the seventh house you have the death. It's pretty much, to me, looks stable, but you need to participate in this family life definitely to be the member of this family life. Then you don't need to be worried about your relationship or marriage. Right now, Capricorn, I would say to let's check that what is the most important thing, what you need to do in 2025, 2026 Capricorn season. Okay, Capricorn, so this was the reading. What is the most important, what you need to do in 2025 Sagittarius season? Whatever comes up in your private life. So whatever comes up, a specific situation, then I suggest you to get in touch with me through my website www.atilrod.com. Book an appointment for tarot reading. We can clarify your situation by tarot cards, and we can ask suggestion from tarot cards as well, that what will be the best solution for you in this given situation. I also invite you to watch my morning shows. I don't want, since I'm not the CBS morning show, but my morning shows when I'm spreading daily energy cards on daily basis, every day, around 7ish on weekdays, weekend maybe a bit later, 8ish, around. I'm publishing the video that what is the useful energy on that day, specifically on that day, what you can use to step forward, to develop yourself, to use this for your good, for your own good as well. So come and check. I will post here the today's energy card for you. Then you can watch. Then what is your biggest task for 2025, 2026 Sagittarius, not Sagittarius, sorry, Capricorn season? Then let's see, we are adding together the not the final, we are adding the number values of the card, and we will see that what will be the final summit. Then let's start with your first house, Ace of Pentacles. Ace, it's always 1, so it's 1. 2 of Wands, it's 2. King of Wands doesn't have number value. 10 of Wands, it's 10. And how interesting, just telling you that 10, the Wheel of Fortune, is 10, major arcana number 10, and front of it is 10 as well. Then 3 of Cups, it's 3. Knight of Swords doesn't have number value. The Death, it's number 13, major arcana card, so it's 13. King of Pentacles doesn't have number value. 4 of Wands, it's 4. 10 of Wheel of Fortune. So Wheel of Fortune is the number 10, major arcana card, so it's 10. 8 of Pentacles, it's 8. And 5 of Cups, it's 5. Then you have the 56 as number. Of course, we don't have number 56 major arcana card, but we are adding together this final summit. So 5 plus 6, 5 plus 6, it's 11. And in the old school, the number 11 major arcana card, this is Strength, which is a Sun Leo card, and definitely shows and telling me that do not give up, go on, let the universe, let the life to lead you. I will show you why I'm telling to lead you. If I find this card, yes, I find, of course, it's always, I should start at the bottom, because always the card what I'm looking for is almost at the bottom. So bottom at the bottom. Understand or not? Never mind. Strength. So this is the Strength. This is the universe. This is God who is leading you. Even if you don't want, then it's telling you, come. So this is what you need to understand. To be diligent. Go with the life. Go with the flow. Go with the life. Let the universe lead you. Defeat the ego, I would say, that who wants that I know better, I know better, and I will tell the universe that how is it working. and then the universe say, no, I will show you. And you don't want this, to be honest, so let the universe to lead you. Let the universe help you, definitely, independently you enjoy or you're not, but let the universe to help you, because they want to help and they want you to feel good. The universe wants to do not struggle. The universe wants to make your task what you came here to the earth, even if it's not conscious right now what you have chosen when you came down, but they want to help you to reach, because they don't want that you come down again and making the same mistake for hundreds and hundreds of years. That's easy. This is they don't want. But with the strength card, and let the universe to lead you, definitely let the universe to lead you, because this will be the best for you. Definitely. Okay, Capricorn, thank you for being with me in this reading as well. I wish you a very happy and a successful, with this card, actually really a very successful Capricorn season. Definitely. We meet you in the next year, 2026, Aquarius season. Your cousin, actually, in the Aquarius season, and we will see, because we are starting the Aquarius season with this conjunction, what I mentioned in the introduction, that it's coming the reward, and we start the Aquarius season with this reward. So we will see that what will be the reward in the Aquarius season. Maybe it was a big gift. This will be the late Christmas to everyone. Yes, and I wish you, of course, a very happy and Merry Christmas, of course, and a Happy New Year. See you. Merci. Belle journée. Au revoir.